a plant here.
Yeah.
But they don't want to do the
Good evening,
because they don't have the
everybody.
money.
Right from here, I'm in Ghana. Sorry, I didn't inform a lot of people. I did not post on YouTube that I was going to be in Ghana, but it was such abrupt that I happened to be here. I told you about the partnership that definitely we are doing in Ghana here. I told you we have partners in South Africa, we have partners in Ghana and Uganda. Basically, if I talk about Uganda or East Africa, you see Hamis in this background. So where we are right now, we've been promising you that you guys, we are going to bring in animals. And when you come to the farm, you pick the animal you want, you pay and take. But the entire plan is, if you take more than 10 animals, we do not give you our animals to take them like the way you think. We first have to quarantine them for you, confirm that we've done the best for ourselves, then you take them. But we also advise you, before you take the animals, you bring your manager that you think can pick up what we teach him. He understands it. How do we vaccinate? How do we deworm? How do we do everything? Such that you take our animals and we are sure that the animals are going to survive. So basically here in Ghana, what I told you about, we have started it. We have structured everything. This stock you see, we can sell to you if you say yes. You get it? And we are going to tell you how. But basically, we already have vets on ground who are ready to train more other vets. I think what we've not handled is the pharmacy, and I think it's in the pipeline. The ham garden, which is the meat, nyama choma, it has also been not handled. But all in all, I told you that the business is about animals. Animals should produce fast before you do all that. Those comes as a value addition. You get it? But I think the step you see, these are not the only animals we have. These ones, we are ready to sell them to you. But we also still have other stock that we have for breeding. We shall do breeding. We shall do everything. So basically, right now, let me show you some of our extension guys that we have who are ready to take on the business. We are not jokers. We want things technically and in the right way. My extension guys, you can come over here and maybe speak to people. What's your name?
Francis.
Francis.
Yes.
So he's one of the vets that is going to handle our issues here. This is also
Dr. Okran.
he's also here, ready to help you and handle. You should also come.
I'm Masibo Julius, an agronomist.
Wow, that's so beautiful. So this team is really ready to start up, to move. Actually, for them, they have already started because we need to make business already. So guys, you're free to go back. And then I have to introduce these guys. You know him already, but I don't want to talk to him. You know her already, but I don't want to talk to her for her. And you know him already, but I don't want to talk for him. So basically, I think you can tell them your name, and she can as well do, and he can as well do, and we continue. We are going to tell you about our plan. We are giving you the confidence of what exactly we are talking about. Your name, sir?
My name is George White, the CEO of the Hobby Farms.
Wow, that's so beautiful.
My name is Rulay Ernest and I'm from Bonisa Reds in South Africa.
Huh?
Yeah, and I'm MJ Ernest, also from Bonisa Reds, South Africa.
All right. So these are part of our partners in South Africa. They are really very confident that we shall be able to supply animals to them. Welcome to South Africa, and I would really want to welcome you here. Though me and him, we are natives of this area now. What's my name again? No.
What day were you born?
That was Wednesday.
Wednesday, you are either Kweku or Abeku.
Abeku. So you get the name. It's very botanical, but don't try to try it because your tongue might not survive. So, guys, I would like to know, George, about our plan. These are our visitors. They came yesterday. I wanted to know, how do you see Ghana, like in terms of vegetation? Because we are talking about business, like the grass. I want you to talk about the grass and fertility of the soil. What you've seen, such that these guys can know the goal they have, and how they can. You can also advise them how they can utilize this vegetation. Yeah.
So I think the vegetation is of high quality. It's just a matter of providing it in the correct way to your goats, either in harvesting, drying, and providing it again, and together with that, the material that is high in moisture, mixing that with a maize component to increase the energy in that feed, combining with the more drier feed to optimize your productivity within the animal.
Okay. Do you think, I want to give us the confidence, shall we manage goats in Ghana?
Definitely. There's more than enough feed for them to thrive.
For us, we think that South Africa, you are a land that is meant to do goats. But don't you go through, I want to compare our vegetation with yours. Which one is better, like, if you look at it?
I think we're farming in an area that has 70% less green vegetation throughout the year. If you take the whole year, we are seasonal. So in summer we have lots of greenery and lushness of the field. But during our winters are much more harsh. The veld dries out, and it's in those harsh conditions that goats still thrive. So that's why I know goats are hardy animals, and they can adapt. Definitely can adapt.
So you think, and I think you guys, you are some of the people that lives in a better vegetation in South Africa. You're not living in a desert like other
No,
people.
not desert. No.
So you're the best in that region. Because I was in Karoo, and the first time I went there, they told me they had spent over 7 years without rain. But guys were starving, buying everything, and so on. And these guys here think that those people there, they are meant to do goats. They are rich. They have more wealth here as compared to South Africa. Because if you have grass, you already have dollars. You have muscles. So, do you confidently tell these guys that they will manage the animals and they can make money out of goats?
So the area that you mentioned that went for 7 years without rain is the Kalahari, where the and the Karoo, which is also a desert in South Africa. But the Kalahari is where they originated from, and that's where they got their name from, the Kalahari Reds. And the Kalahari is the sand there is red, also where the name comes from. But no, they're hardy animals, and as I said, they can survive on less. So they come here in
Plenty.
So why not? Why not?
So guys, that means you guys, you're rich, but you don't want to know that you are rich. You just only need to know how to utilize the nature. These guys, where we are, guys, this is West Africa. This is Ghana and Akuse as the place. So which animals do you do? Do you breed cows and also goats, and which breeds exactly?
So with small flock, we only do the Kalahari Reds.
Wow.
Cows, we start with three different species, which is the Angus, which is European, Tuli, which is Zimbabwean, and Nkoli, which is from Uganda.
Wow. So the guys are breeding our Nkoli also in that region. That's so beautiful. For sure, you'll be able to help us get the animals. How about the Brahmans?
Yeah, so the Brahman and the Bonsmara is one of South Africa's biggest breeds in numbers. So they're readily available.
Yeah.
So sourcing them is not a problem. Yeah, and it is, as I said, the biggest. I won't say because it's not my breed, but it's it's some of the best breeds in South Africa.
Wow.
Yeah.
Madam, I just only need few words. You know, when the commander says, they always say a wife to a general is the real general. So I want to speak to the general herself. Our ladies in Africa, they don't want to do farming. How come that you guys, you really love to do farming? Are you doing it together, or you just, because I can see you're wearing labels. There is also one thing I want you guys to know. I sent a video to you telling you about branding. And if you do a business, the business belongs to you. You're the first promoter of the business, but you don't want to wear what you sell. Look at these guys. They are smart in their own way. Whichever they think is beautiful, they put their brand on it. But you have a company and you're wearing Nike, which you don't know even where it came from. You're wearing Adidas. You're wearing, you know, we really need to have that. Look at me. I speak. Look at the hobby farm. Guys, love the business before you love the money. Mama, I get back to you. Thank you. Very smart, actually. That's what I really wanted to say.
Thank you so much. No, we do it together. And we've been doing it together for 7 years. And I think the key is to focus on the other, on his strengths and my strengths. So his strengths is focusing on the feed specifically. My focus and my strengths are other things. That's my strength. Managing kidding times and pairing certain bucks with certain ewes, and doing all the record keeping, which I think most ladies are very good at.
Yes.
So yeah, I think you can do it together. Just work as a team and focus on your strengths. And yeah, other ladies, to farm is one of the most closest thing you can do to be also close to your creator and close to nature. It's so rewarding to see something that you work on every day and you can see the results.
There is one thing Africans really always want to see. Do you guys studied agriculture? That's why you're doing it? Or you studied other courses and you ended up in agriculture as well?
Oh, so yeah, funny. He studied quantity surveying, and I studied biokinetics, which is a form of like a physical therapy, doing rehabilitation of injuries. So no, I didn't study it, but my father is a farmer. So we grew up on a farm. We grew up with farming, cattle farming, not small stock farming. So I think there was always a passion there. It just needed to, like a small seed, to be given some water and it grew. And then now I'm sitting here with you guys. What a privilege.
You know why I said it like this? Because I wanted to listen and I wanted the viewers to see what you talk about. When I say that I'm doing farming as a business in my country, they say, oh, because Hamis has a background of vet, that's why he does it. You did different things from agriculture. And are you still doing the job that you studied? Or you're doing your farming?
No, we're doing our farming.
No, we're
so the
only
farming
doing
is
farming.
paying you the money.
Yes.
You get it? And your father was also a farmer?
No, his father was a farmer. So his father was a farmer. He said to my father, no, you're not going to be, well, because my father wanted to go into wildlife. That was his passion. And he said, no, you're not going to do that. It doesn't pay. You're going to study civil engineering. So he went to become a
old school mindset.
Yes, he went to become a civil engineer. And he will say today he's very glad it happened. Because I think Mr. White will also connect to that. There's a goose that lays golden eggs that you need to look at it, and that will pay your hobby.
Wow.
And that becomes hobby farming.
And now our hobby can pay our salaries.
The farm grew from my father's side into a business, a proper business, and his kids could get an opportunity from there. Now we're farming, and we're all together.
Wow, that's so beautiful.
I have a question.
Yes.
How big is your farmland?
So we're currently farming, which includes our game side, is about, I worked it out earlier, I think it's 19,000 acres.
19,000
Yeah.
acres.
90,000, that's over, it's a lot of square miles. So basically, the reason why I ask you that, guys, we have a mentality that whoever is educated is rich, and we end up drinking. African people just end up drinking, not drinking for fun, but somebody drinks and sleeps the whole day. No working, he becomes useless and is highly educated because he expected high-end life after school. You get it? We are trying to let them understand that farming can pay you.
Yes.
Because the recent or very old years, degrees was only one in the home or in the district. But right now, one family has over 100 degrees or 50 degrees. Where are you all going to work? But you are your own customer. You eat. The moment you eat, you're your own customers. We call them to come. So guys, this partnership you see here, he talked about game. When we talk about game, we are talking about wild animals. Do you go in the market also buy your lion and you bring it home? How do you bring it?
Well, there's a market for it. There's definitely a market for it. Again, exports all over the world. The predators, we're not specializing in that. But yeah, game, there's a huge market, especially just within SA. The hunting market is massive.
Okay.
Still. So yeah, and we are working hard to bring the meat from game into the public sector.
Wow.
Which is not developed yet.
Yeah.
And I think it's a very, very big unexploited resource that SA even have. Yeah.
So guys, you're still struggling to have a hybrid goat from the other goat of 2 kilos in 4 years. The guys are now jumping to wild animals, bringing them into commercial. Do you also have restaurants on your farm? Do you have cottages? Because these guys that are seeing you, they would like to come and visit you. Do you allow visitors to come? Do you have accommodation? All kind of stuff. Because we want to benchmark. We want these guys to come in South Africa, see a lot of things, pick an idea. Instead of somebody sitting up with his money on his account and thinking that agriculture doesn't make money. If he sees that some people like you studied what you studied, you left them, and you're living on goats and even game, they can at least copy and try to change people's mind. I think that's where God can also pay us. Yeah. Can they come? You have accommodation and the location?
I think the main thing that my father always says is you need to complete the circle.
Uh-huh.
So if you're farming and there's kids that's growing up from your goats, they need to go somewhere. You can't just keep everything.
Yep.
So there's meat. The meat needs to go somewhere, and that the end market is a restaurant or the home or wherever. But yeah, we have a lodge on the farm. You can come and do a safari, game drives. We have a few chalets. We have self-catering units, restaurant.
Wow.
Also a wedding venue.
Wow.
So yeah, we try to close that circle, and we're getting there.
I see these are very young people. They're talking about 9,000 kilometers or something, 9,000 acres, that's over a square mile plus. And they are young people and they are in agriculture. You know, I always get confused when I hear a person say, I have a job, a government job, and is proud to say it's a pensionable job. They don't give a pension to a guy of your age, not even my age. Me, I'm 38 years. You might be even less than that.
We same.
Same. So they don't give pension to our age.
No.
They want to give pension to the 70 years who cannot even run a kilometer. And you are proudly say they will give me maybe 500 million. How are you going to deal with it? You've not done any business in your life. You don't know what to do with the money, and you're receiving the money. And at the end of the day, it is the money that kills those people. But I'm happy that your age, you're into that. Thank you so much. I think we shall keep coming. The door is open. We can go to their farm. We visit, we see. You know, a farmer is supposed to visit a farmer. That's what I can definitely tell you. I want you to wrap up in all our story. You've had our host here. Tell us, where do you see this partnership?
Okay.
And what other things are we going to offer?
Okay. So for me, the sky is always the limit. I started this business just about a year ago. And when I tell people I started, the first goal that got into this farm is just about 10 months ago. They don't believe it. But one thing is that is the passion I have for what I do.
But I need to ask you a question. Sorry to interrupt.
Okay.
You're talking about hobby. Hobby is something that you do just because you love it. And me, what I call hobby, it is somebody doing a local goat that will take 4 years to give you 10 kilos. But you're talking about a hybrid, super quality hybrid. Will you also tell us why are you calling it a hobby, or the name just got stuck in it?
Okay, I started this as a hobby from home with chicken. Before I realized I had a lot of chicken, Brahmas, silky, all kinds of chicken. Even chicken that gives, lay colored eggs. And it got to a point my wife didn't want to see the animal and the chicken at home. So I had to look for a place to bring them. So that is what gave birth to the hobby farms. So the name hobby is coming from pets.
Okay.
And truth be told, I haven't even tasted any of the animals here, because if I tell my wife that I want to bring chicken home for her to kill, she will tell you these are my pets. She can't. So all I have to do is to breed them and sell.
Wow.
So the name hobby is coming from the fact that we started from home as pets and we've developed it into a business. And one thing,
step forward about our partnership and our project as we planned we show it to people.
I met Hamisi just over a year ago in South Africa. And a friend of mine, not a friend, I'll call him my son-in-law, introduced me to Mr. and Mrs. Ernest. And so I started importing directly from them for my farm. So most animals you see here, a lot of them are from them. So it got to a point I brought Hamisi on board for us to look at how we can expand this business in Ghana and through West Africa. When I sold ideas to him, he jumped at it and said that, you know what, this will sell. Then we started talking to Ernest and Rue about partnership. So they also realized that the market in West Africa is huge for this imported animals, or let me call them this special breeds of goats. And they said that, you know what, why don't we all come together and bring all the strength from myself, from Hamisi, and from them, and look at how best we can work together to whichever direction or whichever end we want it to go. So they coming in yesterday and coming to the farm today was for us to cement the relationship we have. So not just now, we are not just looking at buying from them from South Africa, bringing them to Ghana. We are now also looking at buying and shipping to Uganda as well, because Hamisi has also seen their breeds, the quality of their breeds, and their prices are phenomenal. I mean, I've been bringing goats from different companies, but I would say that their prices is one of the lowest. And I believe that quantity, quantity, and good price is what is going to expand the business in Ghana. And they are ever ready to come on board with technology, with technology, genetics, and everything that they have acquired through their 7 years in this field. I'm a novice, and I'm not afraid to say it. I've just been doing this for about less than a year. So I am not a professional. So I learned from people like Ernest and Rue, and I learned also from Hamisi. So if you see this video and you think that I've been doing this for ages, I've just been doing it for 10 months.
I want to
and I've been
clarity.
learning.
I want to put clarity in your words. These people, they think you have to be professional to do it. But you're an investor and it's not your job. Your job is to count money. Your job is to supervise other people that are stakeholders, like the ones they have seen here on ground, the extensionists.
I agree to you to some extent.
Yep.
You can be an investor. Sorry. You can be an investor and you will be looking at just the financial bit of your investment. But I also advise people that whatever you find yourself doing or whatever you want to do, you have to have the passion for it, because it's a passion that would actually turn your investment into a better money and more money. If you are just investing for investing's sake, whatever happens to your investment, you don't really care a lot about it. But if you have a passion for what you do, you go the extra mile to get it done and get it done well. That is why if you are not careful, you would think that I've been doing this for so many years.
Yeah.
It's a passion attached to it that is showing results quicker. So yes, I agree that I'm an investor, but I also have passion for the agric, and I believe that with the team, now call us as a team. It's not just about me. It's not just about you. We are a team because we are going to work together and we will forever work together. That we are not just looking at Ghana. We are not just looking at bringing these imported goods. It will get to a point that we will have the supply, we will complete the supply chain.
Yeah.
We will have the animals, we will breed them here. We would also have the veterinary team to provide veterinary services. I mean, we've spoken. They are prepared to help us get medication and vaccines directly from the manufacturers. We'll also be able to do AI because they are going to teach us, train some of our veterinary officers on AI. Everything along the line. It will even get to a point that when people buy animals from us and they do their crossbreeding and they are finding it difficult to sell, they can sell it back to us.
Yeah.
Because we are also going to look into the butchery and
Meat packing,
restaurants, the restaurants, and also the roasting, which is also one of your specialties. So we're going to cover, and if you didn't know, I have a land just behind this Supernapia that is earmarked for a restaurant and chalet. So people can actually come here weekday, weekend, just to come and get their hands dirty, to learn.
Then after they eat.
To learn, to eat, and also to buy.
And to enjoy.
Yeah.
Oh.
And one thing that we're going to be doing, any animal that comes through that has to be sold, we'll put it online with their tag number, everything. So you don't actually have to be at the farm to sell it. You can sell it, come in. We are not taking any advance from anybody. You can select your animals online, come in, look at the animals, pick them and pay on the spot.
Wow.
So there wouldn't be any waiting time. Others would tell you that you have to pay in advance and come for it when the animals comes in.
Yeah.
With that kind of partnership we are going to do. The animals will be available. They will be online. You see, you are interested, you come. We'll give you. You even see the prices online. So you come with your money. If you see what you actually chose online, you pick it and you drop the money before you go out.
Somebody sent me a message right here, and I want to read it for you. But before I read it for you, just tell us now, like we, the partners, also our other partner is also coming up. We need to know which countries have we so far secured. Me, I know, and they all know, but these people don't know. Which country have we secured that we can now deliver animals to, such that these guys can understand, because they are going to start paying straight there and then. Many of them have been disturbing me, have been on me, actually not disturbing me, they were giving me business, but I was really confused, because some guys in Sierra Leone, Togo, Gambia. So could you tell us the countries that so far we have secured we can ably deliver to as pan out if they make the payments?
Okay, so I have been able to also draw in a transporter who has agreed to transport the goats, the animals, not just goats, the animals from here to Nigeria, to Benin, to Togo, to Cote d'Ivoire, to Liberia, to Sierra Leone, to Burkina Faso, and to Cameroon. And they've given prizes. So once we roll the online purchases, we'll be able to indicate logistics, the charges for logistics to each individual. So you see prices as in Ghana, then you will look at how much you have to pay to get your goat to your individual country.
I think we shall be using the dollars, which is universal. Somebody can easily know how much dollars he needs to pay. But this is very good news. You know, it's always very good to deal with a person who moves the step. That's why when you called me that I have to come and meet these people, I had to chip in. I was sick, but I said I have to go. I have no time to waste. Some rich people don't sleep at night. I don't know what they be checking on, but all in all,
you can see this
the dollars.
sheep. This doper is less than a month old.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
It's less than a month old.
Wow. So guys, I just wanted to find your information. I just want to thank George for this good heart, for your region, for your country, and for us farmers. Because I think whichever contribution you put on animals, you're putting it on me, you're putting on them, because our target is animals. Save the animals, create the wealth for us. Mama, I thank you so much.
Thank you.
You have gotten out of the level of ladies who just go for cosmetics and they forget about making of the muscles. Bro, I'm really very happy for a young person to get into this, and for your words. You've talked to me, but you're talking to the entire world, because people will be able to see. I emphasize more Africans. Reason being, for sure, we have all the resources, but we end up being smart at the looks, but our wallet is not smart. You get it? So how do we make Africa to get smart in the pocket? So guys, my viewers, let me just wish you the best, guys. I miss you so much. I love you so much. I just need to allow you go out of here. More videos are coming. I'll be coming frequently here in Ghana. Meet these people. These people will be also frequent. You can visit and do everything. I think I just have to let you go. The label
Is
Bonisa.
is Bonisa. So is it a web? Can we get it on the website?
Facebook and Instagram.
Wow, that's so beautiful.
Bonisa Red.
No YouTube? No YouTube right now?
Not at the moment.
Then this Kalahari Red.
So this is our breed, our national club of our breed, yeah.
Okay.
The SA Kalahari Red.
So
goat.
Bonisa.
Bonisa Red.
Wow, so beautiful. Guys, let me just wish you the best and see you when you see me. Bye for now.
nice one.